everybody, I'm Swirly. Now just like you, I love Sega and I love Sonic. And just like you, I always wanted to play Knuckles Chaotix on the original Sega 32X. But I don't want to pay $200 for a piece of cardboard and some plastic. Which is why I got Crebbatech Reproduction Knuckles Chaotix, which comes with the case, cartridge, and the manual. And, unlike most 32X games that came in this cardboard packaging, Crebbatech uses the clamshell design for extra durability. And speaking of shells, unlike some 32X cartridge repros that go for the Genesis shell, Crebbatech goes for the original Sega 32X shell, and all of this for $50! Wow! How cheap! Now without further ado, let's pop this sucker right in. So unlike the usual clamshell case that easily open from the middle, Crebbatechs do not. Even the reproduction of Calibri that I got has the same case issue. So all you gotta do is you gotta open the case from the top and bottom and voila! While this is an issue with some Genesis cases from Wear, these cartridge holders are fucking loose. So don't open it like this or like this, but rather like this, down the surface. Now without further ado, let's get on with the review. And look at that! Everything's here! The gang's here, the game's here, and the power of the 32X! Right, Skelly? Wow, how neat! 32,000 colors on screen! Wow, how neat! And 3D texture map polygons! Wow, how neat! But in all seriousness, the game runs like the original. Both the auto and manual save features work, and it played around like the original from the beginning to the end. However, while messing around with the call feature of the game crashed on these transitions 7 times, and never again. And this was before I dropped the cartridge. And in my second actual run, I encountered a bug where the cubes in the bonus stage were missing their textures, and upon hitting one, crashed the game. But aside from those issues that never appeared again, I beat the game twice on the Model 1 Genesis and once on the Model 2 Genesis. And aside from that, if you own the Sega Genesis with a 32X, and if you love Sonic, then you should definitely buy Crebbatech Reproduction Knuckles Chaotix. And to do so, go to www.crebbatech.com, go to Collectibles, Toys and Games, and oh shit. So like it says on the front of Crebbatech's site, they're not doing this anymore for the time being. Update! After going on hiatus in March of 2026, Crebbatech is gearing up to come back in this summer, which means the reproductions, like Knuckles Chaotix, are coming back for a limited time only, before they eventually sell out. So to avoid having waiting weeks or months for them to come back, buy Knuckles Chaotix or anything from Crebbatech that tickles your fancy right away! Furthermore, you can stay tuned by subscribing to the newsletter or by checking the site every now and then. Last but not least, shipping! Crebbatech ships to the US, Canada, and select countries internationally. Furthermore, by listing several shipping options, the only options available are the $12 shipping or free if you spend $100 or more on their website. Oh, more than 75. So I got Knuckles Chaotix and Calibri for about $89, and when I went to checkout, I had the option for free delivery, which I thought was pretty weird. So after doing some tests, I found that anything above $75 gives the option for free shipping, while anything less does not. And in regards to shipping, Crebbatech ships out their orders in 2 weeks, which are then delivered in the next few days or weeks. And with all that being said, that's all I gotta say! I highly recommend Crebbatech and the reproductions, and I hope you like this review. And before you go, don't forget to use the code SWIRLY at checkout for nothing! Fuck you!